Welcome to Cupid's Logic, where love meets predictive intelligence. We decode attraction, conflict, attachment, and compatibility, so you can know if it will last before you commit.
Maya wakes at 5, makes tea, stretches, and by 7 she's calm and focused. Jason doesn't fall asleep until 2 in the morning and hates mornings. They travel well, they laugh, they say I love you, and yet after a year of living together, their biggest fights are about dishes, movie nights, and who ruins bedtime.
I can relate. Been there. The argument isn't moral. It isn't even about respect most of the time. It's about timing.
Welcome to Cupid's Logic. I'm your host, Craig Pruitt, and today we're looking at something deceptively simple that quietly decides whether a relationship will scale: your daily rhythms.
Listen, here's the idea. It's not just morning person versus night person. It's where your energy peaks fall, when you can emotionally show up, and how you spend your social and household energy. Those 3 things either make daily life predictable and kind, or they create what I call compatibility debt. Today, you'll get 3 behavior-first probes you can try in a single week. They're reversible, low risk, and designed to reveal real alignment, not to diagnose character. Think of them like tiny experiments with data. Quick framework before we start. 1. Sleep and energy cycles, when you actually wake and when you're sharp. 2. Emotional bandwidth windows, the hours you can meaningfully connect. 3. Household and social energy budgets, who carries invisible labor and how recharge happens. Ignore these and small mismatches compound. Probe 1 is a 5-day morning-evening diary. Do this. For 5 days, write 1-line entries twice a day. 1 entry within 20 minutes of waking, 1 entry 30 minutes before bed. Each entry, wake time, energy 1 to 10, 1 autopilot behavior, and 1 small irritation or pleasure about the other person's routine. Keep it factual. No essays, no debates. It's data, not drama.
What to look for: overlap in wake windows, and at least 2 hours where both partners report energy above a 5. If wake times regularly differ by more than 90 minutes, that's a practical red flag for daily friction.
Pro 2 maps emotional bandwidth. For 3 days, pick 2 short check-ins, 1 in your partner's self-identified best emotional hour and 1 in yours. Keep each check-in to 3 minutes max.
At the check-in, share 1 real thing, a minor frustration or a tiny win, and then rate the other's responsiveness: attentive, distracted, or unavailable. That simple mapping tells you when repair is possible and when it's not. If you're nervous about proposing it, try this script. Can we run a tiny experiment this week? 2 short check-ins to notice when we each feel most available. No problem solving, just observing. Let's review Saturday. Framing it as curiosity lowers defensiveness.
Probe 3 is a weekend task rotation. Make a list of 10 routine energy-draining items: groceries, dishes, laundry, scheduling, social planning. For 1 weekend, swap responsibilities so each person does a few of the other's usual tasks.
Both partners then rate subjective energy cost and perceived fairness. If one person reports high drain and the other reports low drain for the same task, that's an asymmetry you can compensate for, but only if the higher cost partner's effort is acknowledged and offset reliably.
Watch for slow emotional withdrawal instead of genuine compensation. That's when invisible debt accumulates, small, repeated slights that become big over time.
Now, how to interpret results without jumping to conclusions? Score each probe green, yellow, or red. Green means overlap or compensation most days. Yellow means fixable conflicts, scheduling, or small trades. Red means persistent divergence or refusal to acknowledge the cost.
2 reds? That's a structural flag. 1 red with good faith effort? Repairable. Remember, these are predictors, not pronouncements. It doesn't make anyone wrong. It makes daily life either easier or harder.
Quick thresholds to hold in your head, wake times differing by more than 90 minutes on 4 of 5 days, and less than 2 hours total overlap of emotional availability across the day. Those numbers suggest durable mismatch unless someone shifts schedule or you deliberately create protected overlap. If you land in yellow or green, try these repair moves. 1. Calendar-respecting compromises. Block 2 predictable overlap hours each week and protect them for connection. 2. Energy-respecting swaps. Rotate invisible labor with explicit compensation. 3. Micro-rest architecture. Schedule short solo recharge windows so one person's recharge isn't the other's resentment.
Try these scripts. Can we test 1 week of shared mornings as an experiment and review on Sunday? Or, if I take the dishes tonight, can you take planning dinner 1 night a week? Experiments and trades keep things collaborative, not accusatory.
Recap: 3 simple steps you can do this week. Run the 5-day morning-evening diary, map emotional bandwidth with 2 short check-ins, and do the weekend task rotation. Share findings as curiosity notes, not verdicts.
Are you ready for the truth? Love survives big storms, but it gets worn down by predictable daily friction. The good news, predictable friction is fixable when you treat it like data instead of destiny. If this landed for you, visit cupidslogic.com to download the Prism-aligned checklist and compatibility planner that walks you step by step through these probes. Try them, review the data together, and if you do the experiments, I would love to hear your thoughts. Let's get serious for a moment. Small experiments can save years.
Thanks for listening to Cupid's Logic. Remember, you're not bad at relationships. You've been flying blind. See you next time.
This has been Cupid's Logic. Stop flying blind in love. Visit cupidslogic.com and let the Prism engine reveal what your relationship data already knows.